Hey, what's going on, y'all? Lincoln Infield here, Carolina's Full Throttle Magazine, and it is officially May, and actually it has been for a few days. It's actually the 5th of May, but the way the calendar falls, we got the magazine on the 1st, and I have been on the road for days and days trying to get this magazine delivered, and we are back, done with that, and ready to get going with this month. And it's a good thing, man, because there is a lot of stuff going on, and I mean like a lot of stuff going on. Look, I'm not even have my stuff ready. There we go. So here's the deal, guys. Like I said, the May magazine is on the streets. Covered the Carolinas already. Check it out. It is May. It is Bike Week month at Myrtle Beach, and also at Beach House Harley Davidson, which is in Charlotte, North Carolina. Now, this is a great place to go while you're at the rally, while you're on your way to the rally, or on your way home from the rally. They set up every year, have their own spring rally. As you can see, they take it seriously. They got the cover of the magazine, and the deal is May 12th through 21st at Beach House Harley Davidson in Charlotte, North Carolina. They have got bikes, vendors, bands, demos, food, and more. Trust me, it's a nice ride. Even I go down to Myrtle Beach and get a hotel on the Grand Strand, but I always ride up to Beach House Harley Davidson. Remember to take your helmet with you because it is in North Carolina, but it's a beautiful back road ride up through the country, and they always have something good going on at Beach House Harley Davidson there in Charlotte. So make sure you get out there. Like I said, we put out the magazine all week long. It's out there. Go grab you a copy. It is a fantastic magazine, as always. Number 298, by the way, inching our way closer to issue number 300 and our 25th anniversary, which is August of 2023 this year. But like I said, great magazine. Check it out, guys. I'm all the way at the back of this thing. Check this out. I got to go backwards. I'm going to take this off, and I'm going to go all the way back to the front. I was previewing this. You got to check out and make sure you got everything going good before you get online. And I forgot to put it back. So check it out. If you haven't picked up the magazine, look at this. Another 72-pager. Look at this cruising calendar full of events going on in the Carolinas. By the way, if you want to get your event in the Carolina, in the cruising calendar, all you got to do is send it to us, man. You can email it to us. You can message it to us. Hell, man, we still have phones in the office. You can call us and do that. Articles, all kinds of stuff. Let me take this brand back off of here. All through this, Thunder in the Smokies, which is going on this weekend. We'll get to that here in a minute. Look at this. Full of great articles, ads, all kinds of stuff going on. And this is just a quick preview. You can also actually look at this whole magazine on our website, fullthrottlemagazine.com, but pick up the paper copy because that's the real deal. Like I said, another 72-pager here, full to the brim with great stuff going on and event coverage from this past month. So eat your heart out. Beautiful magazine. Make sure you check it out. Now, why are you guys here? You're here because you want to know about this weekend's events. Well, we've got some news for you because there's a lot of great events going on. I'm going to go ahead and put this on. Oh, there's comments. What's up, Blake? There's my boy Blake. Man, I'm telling you what, every time we have a bike show or an event, Blake comes to the damn thing and wins something. He just got best bagger in the Outer Banks. We were out there last weekend. Check out that link there. I just posted it in there. Or if you're on our email blast, you got this email already this week. If you're on our text blast, you got that text already earlier this week. If you want to be, all you got to go is to fullthrottlemagazine.com and check it out. Sign up for those e-blasts. But in all reality, go pick up the magazine. It's in the flesh. That's what you want to see. So let's talk about this weekend's events. Got a lot of stuff going on. Like I said, honestly, the weekend already started. We did the Smoking Bike show night last night. Great turnout, great weather. There was also micro wrestling going on at the Pine Tree, all kinds of good stuff. Now tonight the deal is over at Uptown Lexington, Bull City Cider Works. They've got bike night going on. This is the second bike night of the year for them, but the first one got rained out. It was an 80% chance of rain, so they ditched it. But tonight is the night. I'm telling you what, great place to have a bike night. Go out there and join our friends from Riding High Harley Davidson, Tom McGrath Motorcycle Law Group. Nothing to lose. The Rebel Spirit will be set up out there. As we all know, Zach took a spill on the motorcycle, and he and Kristen won't be there, but a great network of friends is going out there to set up their booth. They'll have the burnout pit there. So make sure you get in on that. Unfortunately, I will not be able to be there. I've got prior engagements that I have to get to this evening, but it's always a great time at Uptown Lexington. Just get out there. It's in at Bull City Cider Works, and man, I'll tell you what, I wouldn't miss it if I didn't have to. Also, what we got tonight is at the Pine Tree. Now, like I said, it is the 5th of May, or commonly known as Cinco de Mayo. So there is some Cinco de Mayo parties going on. This is the Pine Tree in Winston-Salem having their Cinco de Mayo event tonight. Always a good time at the Pine Tree. Also in Winston-Salem, we've got Willie's Honky Tonk, who is having their Cinco de Mayo party as well. Tacos and tequila, drink specials, music. What more can you ask for on Cinco de Mayo? Now, I know what you're saying. They've also got the 81 Graveyard Run tomorrow. I am unfortunately having to put on there that they are postponing that event. So pay no attention to the 81 Graveyard Run, which is supposed to be tomorrow. But go out there tonight and go to Cinco de Mayo party and have a good time. Boy, I'm stumbling over. It's been a long week. Also starting tonight in Maggie Valley, Thunder in the Smokies, man, one of our favorite events of the year. Beautiful Maggie Valley, beautiful ride up there. Not too late to start the journey. As a matter of fact, that's what my plan is as well. So get on your bike, get in your truck, whatever you got to do. Get up there to Maggie Valley. Thunder in the Smokies is a great time. The Maggie Valley Festival grounds. Chris Anthony's been putting on this event for years and years. As you can see, it's the 20th annual. And man, they really just do a fantastic job. So make sure you check that out. Look, we got some comments coming in. Like I said, Blake Allen was already on here a second ago. We got Tracy on here a second ago. All kinds of good stuff. So check that out. I think we've got a schedule for this one as well. Look at this stuff. Tonight, the gates open at 11 a.m. today, and we'll close at 11 p.m. They got vendors all day. Look at this. We got 3 live bands today. Saturday, the gates open at 9 a.m. They have a free tour ride on the Blue Ridge Parkway. I got to take that one time when I wasn't setting up a vendor booth, and good time, man. Go up there and check that out. Always fun to get on the Blue Ridge Parkway. 12 p.m. they have a ride-in bike show. I believe it's People's Choice, so they're still doing it the same way. And they get $1,000 cash to the bike show winners. Now that's plural, so $1,000 is not going to first place. We're going to split it up through a couple winners. Make sure you check that out. They got bike games. They got $1,000 on that. And then they got 3 bands on Saturday night. And then Sunday, man, they've got a free pancake breakfast that's put on by the CMA and a church service by the Freedom Biker Church. So like I said, man, get up there in Maggie Valley. It's beautiful up there. You know, you can stop at the rally and hang out all day, or you can peace out for a little while and go ride in the beautiful mountains, man. I'll tell you what, you just cannot go wrong in Maggie Valley. Beautiful place. So then we've got some weekend events coming up. Now, Riding High Harley Davidson. By the way, if you're reading along, check that link in the comments. Riding High Harley Davidson's having the International Female Ride Day. And that's going to be a registration at 10 a.m. on Saturday. The inaugural charity ride for Purple Hearts Homes is also on Saturday. Great event there at the Central Liner Realty in Statesville, North Carolina. Then next up, what we've got is back over the world famous Pine Tree Tavern on Saturday. Now, this is a rain date for the Natalie Brendel Sound Show. It benefits Crohn's disease at 1 p.m. If you're into these sound competitions, get out there, have a big time. The registration is at 10 a.m. The show is at 1 p.m. It's $40 per class and completely worth it. It is a charity event, so make sure you get out there and check that out. Also going on in Kannapolis, and this is another really, really great event put on by my friends over at the South Main Customs. It's the Payday Poker Run. Now, this is a spina bifida benefit. There is like $1,000 cash for the best hand, right? That is a large chunk of money. I don't want to remind you that it is a benefit. So, at all, you should get out there. You should have a good time. You should make sure to donate some of that money back to the cause. Now, this is sponsored by a lot of our friends, and it's a great ride. Dano plans a different route every single year, and he's a rider, man. So he's got a great route planned. You go to a couple different spots, pull some cards, get back to South Main Customs. There's always food, there's music, there's raffles and giveaways, all kinds of good stuff. Make sure you check that out. South Main Customs Play Day Payday Poker Run with $1,000 best hand. So make sure you check that out. Like I said, I hate to be missing that one too. A lot of great events this weekend. Also, what we've got here is the benefit ride for Brian K. Barnett Sr. at Cox's Harley Davidson. Actually, I do have a slide for this. So you've got that at Cox's Harley Davidson of Asheboro, the original Cox's Harley Davidson. Registration for that's at 10:30 a.m. and the proceeds will help pay bills and other expenses for Brian K. Barnett Sr. Also at Cox's, same day on Saturday, is the International Female Ride Day. And that is going to be registration from 10. The event is going to be from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Free portraits of female riders with their bikes. That's pretty cool. I like that. I dig that. So check that out. Cox's Harley Davidson in Asheboro. There's also, let's see, a couple things else going on Saturday. Jones Intermediate School is having their, JWM Scholarship Fun Run in Mount Airy, North Carolina. OTR Ride-In, Drive-In, Fly-In at Goose Creek Airport. Man, I'll tell you what, I had to miss. This is another rain out. This was on my schedule. I was going to do this with the guys from Foundation Moto. Put on great events, build beautiful motorcycles. Now, this is cool, man, because it's at the airport. So there's going to be, choppers and motorcycles. And there's going to be hot rods. And there's even going to be people flying their airplanes into the airport. You get to ride down the airstrip. It's really, really cool. Make sure you check that out. And this is in Indian Trail, North Carolina. There is a fee. It's $5 per bike or vehicle. So if you're going in your hot rod or something like that, and you got like 7 people in your hot rod, which seems kind of outrageous because they're usually a little smaller. But it's only $5. Doesn't matter how many people are in the car. If you're 2 up, 3 up, or if you're lucky you got 4 people on your motorcycle, it's still only $5. So make sure you get out there and check that out. I know there's a fee to ride down the runway, but it's also a benefit for Heinz Feet Farm and Team Wheelhouse. So make sure you check that out. OTR's Ride-In, Drive-In, Fly-In at Goose Creek Airport. So that's awesome. 2020. Oh, see, I was wondering why I said 2020. That's the dang on address. So 2020 Lawyers Road, not this is the 2020 event. All right. Let's see. Down Home Harley Davidson is having their annual kickstands up for vets. Proceeds go to local veterans, and the registration is 9 a.m. And the kickstands that go up for vets go up at 12 p.m. Check it out at Down Home Harley Davidson. Let's see what else we've got on Saturday. We've got the 2nd annual Motorcycle Safety and Awareness Day in Creedmoor, North Carolina. There's going to be a bike show with trophies. Registration is 11 a.m. It's a $5 entry fee. Check that out. Honda Suzuki of Sanford. Honestly, mark that one off your list. That one got canceled as well, I'm pretty sure. Yes, that one got canceled. So Honda Suzuki Sanford, I'm waiting on a rain date on that one. But the next one is also in Sanford if you're in the area. It's the 6th annual Motorcycle and Car Show at Central Carolina Community College in Sanford, North Carolina. Donations are accepted. It's 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Rain or shine. But it's going to be a beautiful weekend, so we don't have to worry about that. Good deal. So also, and here's a big deal for me. And man, I'll tell you what, I hate that all these events are on the same day because there's so many good ones, and I wish I could make them all, but I just can't. Check this one out at our friends at the Hideaway Tavern. This is their 13th annual Buddy Rowe Memorial Ride, which benefits the Richmond County Special Olympics. And this year it's honoring Chris Sachs, who was the owner. Well, he and his wife were the owners of Hideaway Tavern. He passed away earlier this year from cancer. A huge loss for the motorcycle community in Richmond County and honestly North Carolina. Great guy, sorely missed in the motorcycle community. But there's a good way to give back, and this goes to the Special Olympics of Richmond County. But it's always a good party at the Hideaway Tavern. That's where it starts and ends. Registration is 12 p.m. Kickstands up at 1 p.m. It's $20 for a single. Double is $30. But it includes food. And let me tell you something, man. When you're at a party at the Hideaway Tavern, they have food and plenty of it. And it's just a great time. Great little biker bar right off of 220 in Rockingham. It's on Billy Covington Road. And that road just kind of circles off of 220 and gets back. So I'm telling you, man, and this is also one that if you're going down to Myrtle Beach and you're looking to stop in Rockingham somewhere, stretch your legs, stop at the Hideaway Tavern. Like I said, just right off of 220, stop by, have a cold drink, get back on the road. No big deal. But this is this weekend on Saturday, the 13th annual Buddy Rowe Memorial Ride that benefits Special Olympics in Richmond County. So you've got that going on. Also, we have the 3rd annual Military Honor Ride in Conover, North Carolina, that benefits veterans. And then the CVMA Association, well, CVMA, right? NC 15.5, 15th annual charity ride is this Saturday as well. And it's going to be at Crossroads Harley Davidson in Wilkesboro, North Carolina. Another great place to go. Beautiful ride up to the mountains. Go ahead and take it. Have a good time. Registration is 10 a.m. Kickstands up at 1. It is police escorted. They're going to have live music, charity auction, gun raffle, food, vendors, and the proceeds go to veterans in need. Go hang out with the CVMA at Crossroads Harley Davidson in Wilkesboro, North Carolina. A beautiful place to ride to this weekend. So that's going on. Oh, and this is just Saturday, guys. Like I said, lots of stuff going on. I'm sorry. When I turn the video off of me, I sit back and then I turn back. I'm like, God, stop slouching, bro. All right. So there's also Ride for Hope going out Cycle Max in Wilson, North Carolina. Registration for that is 11 a.m. Then at Fort Bragg Harley Davidson, I say it every single week. There's always something going on at Fort Bragg Harley Davidson. This week is no exception. They've got Chillin' and Grillin', which is their normal deal there. 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Free food and beer. It's hosted by Vision Resource Center this week. And I mean, what more do you want? Go hang out at the Harley Davidson dealership in Fayetteville, Fort Bragg Harley Davidson. You know, get some free food, get some beer, hang out. Man, it just doesn't get much better than that. Also down that way, we've got the Help Thy Neighbor of Joco, which is Johnson County. And it is going to be at Bulldog Harley Davidson. We just did a bike show over there. Great dealership, great folks. And this is in Smithfield, North Carolina. Registration is 9:30 a.m. Kickstands up at 11:30 a.m. It's $20 a bike. The proceeds go back to the community. Like I said, good times over there. They're having a 50-50 raffle prizes. They're having food. They got vendors. They got music. Just a big time. Go check it out. Help Thy Neighbor. It's always a good thing to do. And still going on Saturday. Like I said, big weekend, man. And it's going to be a beautiful weekend, so you can take any of these rides and go have a good time. There's also a barbecue fest on the Noose, 1st annual bike show. And that's going to be in Kinston, North Carolina. The proceeds of that go to the BFC Down Bikers Fund. The Emerald Isle Poker Run is this weekend at Surf's Up Bar and Grill in Emerald Isle, North Carolina. Registration is 10:30 a.m. Kickstands up at 11, and it benefits the Emerald Isle Beach Patrol. Man, so beach events. You got to get out there and have some fun. 4th annual Haley's Ride to Remember is at Carolina Coast Harley Davidson in Wilmington, North Carolina. Kickstands up at 10:30 for that one, and proceeds go to Haley Watson School Scholarship Fund. Maybe I need a scholarship fund. I'm messing up words left and right over here. May 6th, Saturday still, Hogs and Paws Benefit Run for Spartanburg Humane Society at the shop in Eunice, South Carolina. Breakfast available at 7:30 a.m. It's so rude when they call during my lives, like, you're not watching my live here. So breakfast at 7:30. First bike out at 10 a.m. Donations for the Humane Society, and there is a rain date on this one, but you won't need it. But if you just figure you want to know, it's for May 13th, which will be next weekend. There's also a benefit for Johnny Paris out of Uncle Joe's Sports Bar in Pickens, South Carolina. The proceeds go towards medical treatment for stage 4 cancer. I'm always terrible with these the names of these cancer. They're all serious, and I hate it. But I can't pronounce them. Let me see if y'all got some pics of Little Man on his bike from OBX. I did not, Blake. I think that one of my associates did. So I'll have to check with her. I'll ask here as soon as we get done with that. But it was cool to see him out there at the dealership in the Outer Banks. And that's what we've got for Saturday. Now, that does not mean that the weekend's over. There's a couple good events going on Sunday as well, including the 26th annual Freedom Memorial Wall dedication, which is at Smokin' Harley-Davidson in Winston-Salem. Now, this is a cool deal. This is a beautiful granite wall with the names of our loved ones that have been lost from the motorcycle community etched on it. They put new names on there every year, and this ride and dedication benefits the wall and its perpetual care. We added Dad's name to it last year. It's a very moving ceremony, and honestly, if you have a loved one from the motorcycle community that has left us, you can always call these folks, the people that put together the Freedom Memorial Wall, and have them add that loved one's name to the wall. It's just a spectacular way to remember them. But now they've got a ride. The registration is going to be 9:30 to 11 a.m. Then there's a church service. Then they have the ride, lunch when you come back, and a wall dedication at 1 p.m. Or you can just come to the wall dedication, however you'd like to do it. But like I said, great event. I really appreciate the folks over at Smokin' Harley-Davidson keeping that tradition going. This is the 26th annual Freedom Memorial Wall dedication. Very, very worthwhile. Make sure you check that out. Let's see. What else we got? We got 3 more things for Sunday. Bud's Bike Fest at Bud's Tavern in Youngsville. They got raffle prizes, vendors, all kinds of great stuff, and the proceeds are donated to Duke Children's Hospital. Cool little bar out there in Youngsville, North Carolina. 4th annual Cruising for Kids. The Wilsons put this on. They do a great job of it every year. It's going to be in Rockville, North Carolina this year. Registration is 8:30 a.m. Kickstands it up at 10 a.m. And that is a great event, like I said. And also the Axemen of South Carolina poker run starts out of the Beaver Bar in Murrells Inlet, South Carolina, and the benefits the Axemen South Carolina charities. So look at that. We got great events, and one more that's a weekly event, so it doesn't really get into our normal parade of events, because we do monthly events, and then the weekly events, are kind of sideshows. But this is the last weekend for Bongo Box Biker Sundays at Horsefeather Roadhouse. Now, the Carolinas Full Throttle Magazine and the Carolinas Biker Lawyers are the main stage sponsors on this event. So you got live music. They're going to have it as a Bike Week pre-party this year with $100 to the best bike on the lot. And again, that's at Horsefeathers Roadhouse in Sherrills Ford. Another great ride, man. Get out there, do some riding, go down to Horsefeathers Roadhouse, check it out. Live music. They got, full bar and restaurant. It's right on the lake. It's a great thing. You can also go around the corner to Two Trees, who also has a Sunday event every Sunday with live music and food. There's also Double D's in Kernersville. That's that their main deal is Sunday Fun Day. And it's always a big deal at the world famous Double D's Burnout Saloon. So make sure you check that out. All right, like I said, lots of stuff going on. I'm a little bit over my time, but I want to make sure to talk to you guys just a little bit about this coming Bike Week, because it's upon us, guys. It's upon us. We just did the Outer Banks Bike Week. It was a great time. I love it. And now I'm ready, man. I'm ready to move on to Myrtle Beach Bike Show. So I'm going to add this back up here, which our bike show, Myrtle Beach Bike Rally, is a ride-in bike show. Is going to be at Bubba's Bar and Grill on Saturday, May 20th. It is a free bike show. as a lot of the Carolinas Full Throttle Magazine bike shows are. We've got, let's see, like 5 classes, including the ladies class and a best in show that comes with $200 for the best in show. The best in show is also invited to the Full Throttle Custom Bike Show 2024. So if you want to get your bike into our wintertime bike show at the Greensboro Coliseum for free, all you got to do is come out there and take best of show. You'll also get $200 and a trophy and get to hang out with us at Bubba's Bar and Grill, which is on Dick Pond Road in Myrtle Beach. It's a cool local biker bar. You know, it's a biker bar 24/7, 365. And we're just doing our bike show. They allow us to have this bike show over here, man. I really appreciate them doing that. So check that out. Registration is 1 to 3 with awards at 4. So it doesn't take you all day. Come over there and hang out for a little while. Check out some live music, have some cold drinks, some food, and take home some cash and hardware. And you can win your way into the Full Throttle Custom Bike Show 2024. Also, the Dollhouse, always welcoming bikers to their establishment in North Myrtle Beach. It's a shame I do have to stop by the Dollhouse every year and check them out. And make sure that, you know, their magazines are there and everything. That good place to go party, especially in the heat of the day. You know, it's hot outside. It's nice and air conditioned in the Dollhouse. Make sure you check it in. And if you see up here in the top left, you pick up the magazine. There's a free entry QR code up there that you can scan, so you don't have to pay to get in. There's also a happy hour daily, and their welcome party is on the 17th. It's Wednesday, 5 to 8 p.m. I suggest you make it to that, man. It's a good time. Also, the Rat Hole in Myrtle Beach. I'm telling you what, if you've never been to the Rat Hole, you're missing out. This is like a biker farm. There's buildings there where they do the rodeo out there, all kinds of stuff. They've got a couple bars. You know, so the party is outside most of the day, and then when the sun goes down and they get done with the rodeo, and they get done with the jello wrestling, the pudding wrestling, I might say, then the party moves inside and it just keeps going. It's a great place to party. I remember my first time over there, blown away. I've been back every single year since then. And like I said, Bubba's Bar and Grill on Dick Pond Road. Make sure you check them out. They've got stuff going on all week long, including the Ride-In Bike Show on Saturday, May 20th. And it's right next door to Fishtails Biker Consignment Shop. It is the one-stop shop for everything biker, new and used. And let me tell you, you'll be blown away. You'll go in there and you'll see stuff that you see at the dealership, like, you know, at a price that you might not want to pay. And here it is, gently used, sometimes not even used, at a great discounted price. They've got it all: motorcycle parts, accessories, like motorcycle stuff for your man cave, like all kinds of stuff. They've got it, and they're great folks. It's just a great hangout. Like I said, it's right beside Bubba's. So while you're there for the bike show, make sure you check that out as well. And then we've got the centerfold, the Carolina Biker Lawyers centerfold, which is featuring a bike this month from Riding High Harley Davidson. So rock and roll there. All right, so that's what we've got, and that's some of the upcoming events going on. Now I'm way past my time, and I gotta get out of here. We got some stuff going on, and I've got to get to some events. So like I said, tonight, lots of cool stuff going on. Make sure you don't miss out. We've got Uptown Lexington Bike Night in Lexington at Bull City Cider Works. We've also got Cinco de Mayo parties at the Pine Tree in Winston and Willie's Honky Tonk in Winston-Salem. And of course, tonight starts Thunder in the Smokies in Maggie Valley, the weekend event. Some of these things you just don't want to miss out on, any of them really. But that's what we've got. I really appreciate you guys sticking out with me this whole time. That's 29 minutes of your life that you'll never get back, but I do appreciate you spending with me. We'll see you out there. Make sure you get out there and enjoy this beautiful weekend. Later, y'all.